Yeah. New media. Boxingego. I go by the name of Ego. Get it right. West side for the west side. And I do it for the west side. When we ride. Yeah. We're going to talk about this. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Or should I say, because he's the champion, he's a unified champion, I would say Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua Part 2. We going to talk about this. And I'm coming from the west side. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling good, feeling great. The haters can't relate. Catch me in New York, catch me upstate. Might catch me in your state. We working. Man, I got the classic thumbnails. We're going to talk about it. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I'm going to spend this time like I always do. We just warming up the mic, having some fun with it. Getting my vocals right. We're going to have some of this easy work. Ego after work in Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town. Get down, lay down. We out here. I don't know, man. I'm pretty underwhelmed about the Joshua Ruiz announcement, but we're going to talk about it. Bounce. Bounce. Is that for real Saudi Arabia? You got to rephrase your question because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's where they're fighting, yes. It just got announced. Bounce. Bounce. YouTube ain't sending out the notifications. How did you guys get notified? He said, why Saudi Arabia, though? Man, we going to talk about it. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of underwhelmed with the whole announcement. Listen, shout out to Saudi Arabia. Shout out to UAE. All that good shit. Yeah, neutral location. Man, oh my gosh. I'm about to turn into Ego Valley. I can already feel it. Ego Valley when we ride. We ain't got no love for the other side. Oh my God. I'm about to ride out on this one. Yeah, talking about neutral location, but Josh would take trips to Dubai every other week. There ain't no neutral location like that. I mean, it's somewhat neutral, I guess you could say. When we coming from the west side, and they're coming from the west side. New media riding for the west side. You wrong. Man, I ain't never wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Like Gilly. Right! I got the classic thumbnails. Man, come on, bro. I don't have the details like that. I don't know when it's going to be shown in the U.S. It's probably going to come on at fucking 9 a.m. and shit. I don't know. I was waiting for this. Seek and you shall find. Hey, pictures rolling. New media, still I rise. When we ride, it's a homicide. Oh my gosh, I told you I came to destroy old media, and that's what we doing, God willing. When we ride, I'm busting with uppercut. Yeah, they doing the fight in Saudi Arabia. He said, will AJ be able to self-medicate? Let's get it. Hold on. I'm about to jump to it because I feel like talking now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hey, whose beat is this? Yeah. I'm gonna see if y'all know y'all hip hop. What beat is this? This shit was dope. Y'all don't know y'all music? Oh my gosh. This shit's so. Shout out to Art Reyes. That's what I'm talking about. Art Reyes knew his shit. Somebody said Ashanti. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. You must listen to mumble rap. That motherfucker said Ashanti. I'm always there when you are. You and I living a double life. Like, get the fuck out of here. Somebody said Ashanti. Hell nah. Ashanti. Nah, that's that Dre when he rest in peace to my brother Tariq. Hell yeah. You know, that shit was dope. I think Royce might have wrote that. I don't know. But that shit was that was a dope song. That whole Dr. Dre need more credit for that 2001. Pulled out, nutted on the towel and passed out. Come on, let's get high. I make the ball hop, pull up to the spot, beat up the barrel, G'd up the barrel, stomping in the party, corrupt young Gotti. Corrupt need more credit too. That motherfucker. Corrupt is underrated as fuck. You got the juice, I leave you juiceless. All right, let's get it. Nah, he said where that Detox album is with Dillian White's B sample. When Dillian White B sample come out, you gonna get the Detox album. Try to tell ya. Where is Dillian White's B sample? That shit like Where's Waldo? Finding Forrester and shit. Where is that? Finding Nemo looking at. Finding Dory. Where the fuck is the B sample? Hey, the UK is playing right now. Where is that B sample? That motherfucker failed a drug test in 96 when Pac died, and the fucking B sample ain't come back yet. Where is that? Hey, UCAD, URAD, all that shit, bro. BBC, Pornhub, whatever the fuck. Where is that B sample? These motherfuckers is playing. Where's the B sample? It don't take this long. He failed a drug test when Chingy was out, and this shit still ain't came back. Pick me up if you wanna come roll with me. And you was my baby. It was word how we met, huh? She was motherfucker since Chingy was out. The motherfucker failed a drug test. This shit ain't came back since Chingy's Jackpot album. Meet me at the Holiday Inn. What? I love it when you do that right there, right there. Hey, Chingy had some slaps, though. Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back. Me back, saying, need me in your life. I wish I could sing, but I can't, so y'all gotta deal with it. Fuck it, I don't care. Pick me up if you wanna come. And you was my lady. Where that B sample? This is ridiculous. UCAD playing, man. Oh, fuck it. Since Dillian White fell when B2K was out and shit. Yeah, see, not my way to talk to stranger, but I feel like I already know you. But you got to believe me. gotta be your everything. Like, motherfucker, what? Bump. That is all I wanna see. Where's his fucking, where's bump. Bad boy, baby. Where the fuck is, what's his name? Dillian White shit. Hey, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn. Everything surrounding Eddie Hearn recently is looking shaky, baby. They doing the Joshua Ruiz in Saudi Arabia. Dillian White, his B sample, he failed when Chingy was out. and you was my baby, and this B sample never came out. Like, we just supposed to forget. I did a video about it. The IBF and the WBA dropped Dillian White from their rankings, at least for the time being. And Eddie Hearn ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn ain't saying nothing about him getting dropped. But remember when the WBC, they were first to lead that charge and say, hey, we doing our own investigation. And pending this investigation, Dillian White is provisionally suspended. And then Eddie Hearn was like, oh, yeah, shit, goodbye, bullocks. This is outrageous. He ain't said nothing about the WBA, the WB Frog and IBF. They all dropped him. The only person that has Dillian White ranked currently is the WBO, and they ain't even updated their shit in August. Shout out to my dude, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, you going to Saudi Arabia? hey, he tripping, bro. Why they put this shit there, bro? They trying to do a cash grab in case Joshua gets stretched again, bro. Them motherfuckers just fighting wherever, whoever's putting up money. Shout out to Saudi Arabia, though. They got bread. Y'all think, man, they got bread. Motherfuckers be having oil money and shit, bro. But I don't feel like it's an optimum location for like, I feel like Joshua Ruiz could be a big fight, like a big fight now just because of what happened. But then with the location, it's gonna come. Okay, put it in perspective. I live in California. It was 12:58 p.m., so the afternoon time for me, just before 1, right? And it was 12:58 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. It was 10:58. So that just shows you their time zone. They're way ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea what time they're gonna put this shit on over there. To what time is it gonna air in Cali? Blue Blood, we going to Saudi Arabia? Yeah. I don't know. That shit just sound expensive. I gotta see how much something like that costs. Shout out to J Electronica. Peace King, I enjoy your channel and your insights. Man, Eddie Hearn trying to cash out. And then AJ be in Dubai every other week talking about neutral location. Yeah, this neutral, all right. Motherfucker out there, he out there banging in Saudi Arabia, you know what I'm saying? Look, he's like, yeah, meet with me. I need a neutral location. This ain't neutral, motherfucker. You already inducted. Look, oh, he doing the Rockefeller diet. What is that? That motherfucker doing Illuminati and shit, bro. Meet with me. Motherfucker got a Ouija board in his hand and shit. Motherfucker, he's just gonna go like this. Man, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. And see, the other thing is, you guys gotta understand, it's just different culture. It's a different culture. So women's rights aren't the same over there. Luckily, like for me, that wouldn't matter. Man, I'll blend right in. They gonna fuck with me in Saudi. They gonna fuck with me. They see the beard long, they finna fuck with me. Yeah. My dad was in Saudi Arabia when he was in the military. He looked like he belonged there and shit, bro. They gonna fuck with me. You already know. They gonna fuck with the kid. But yeah, as far as women, I don't even know if they can be there, cause like women, I've read different things, like women can't even be in, like they're not even supposed to be in the audience, and they're not supposed to be in the workplace of men and shit. It's just different customs. So I don't know. It's like Michelle Joy Phelps and stuff. I don't know if we gonna hear, hey, fight fans. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the customs are over there. I don't know all the rules. I'm not super well versed on everything, but they just made it legal for women, like Saudi Arabian women, to even travel alone, like travel and get a passport. This is like actual facts. He said, "Will they have ring girls?" Hey, get out of here. That's the least of the, bro. Hey, you motherfuckers just be nasty. They got ring girls over there, bro. That's the least of the concern. They might not have females. Period. I don't know. You talking about some ring girl? You nasty. G Lex, you sick. This man is sick and twisted. He said, "What about Birdman hand rub and shit?" They got them. They got them ring girls though. You nasty. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know the details. It's not like there's a bunch of yeah, he gonna ask about ring girls. Like I just told you, I don't even know Michelle Joy Phelps and them can go. I seen a girl on DAZN. She worked for DAZN, a reporter, production person, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I can't even go here." So DAZN probably already told her, "You gotta sit your ass at home, no pay. You ain't getting no pay." So I don't know. If you a female and you work for DAZN and the fight gonna be on DAZN and you gotta stay home, you better call that shit the home. Get your ass to home. You can't come, motherfuckers. That's the new shit. The home. Sit your ass home. So I don't know. I don't know who they credentialing. I don't know nothing. We haven't seen big boxing, but in my opinion, this is kind of like a cash out. Like, let's just make as much money. And the other thing is, listen, it's like Pacquiao when he fought Lucas Matisse. Yeah. I want to my fight with Lucas Matisse. Manny Pacquiao. He is yeah. I will fight in Malaysia if I fight for the poor fan. Fucking Pacquiao fought in Malaysia. There wasn't a big event because it doesn't come on at an optimum time. The other thing is the date. The date, I don't know what time it'll come on, time of day, but they're going to be competing with the NCAA SEC games, the championship games. So I don't know who's the Geppetto and who's pulling the strings with DAZN, but they be giving themselves L's. Big L's, and I ain't talking about Harlem, but shout out to Big L. And wild hoe ass Beavis, I get nothing but head. They be giving themselves big L's. Why would you? First of all, DAZN, you look at it like this. The first fight, people thought it was gonna be a blowout. People didn't even expect much from it. They didn't think it was gonna be nothing. So I know they didn't get no crazy numbers from the first one because people didn't even expect for it to be a good fight. Like people weren't tuning. It wasn't like Pacquiao Thurman where some people were picking Pacquiao, some people were Thurman. Almost everybody was picking what's the name to win? Joshua. That's why they're saying it's a big legendary upset and shit. So now, based on what transpired and what happened, the second one now becomes big. Only thing Ego unpacks is Wilder's jizz from his ass. Block him. Felix McCloud. We gonna put you up in the cloud. We gonna put you in the cloud like Dropbox. We gonna put you right up there. It's okay. We gonna put you in the clouds like Care Bears. That was just really weird and off-putting. Only thing Ego unpacks is Wilder's jizz from his ass. This is how they talk to me. This is, bruh. Why are they so concerned with dicks and like men and shit? Like this is just not registering, bro. I'm like, yeah. So Andy Ruiz, oh yeah, you better unpack that jizz. What? Hey, these dudes is like, I don't know. I ain't never seen like that until I start covering by. I ain't never seen it. I worked jobs my whole life. Like when I'm working at Best Buy, and let's say I'm selling somebody a Samsung smart TV and I'm going over the features and I'm like, yeah, once you unpack this smart TV, this 55-inch smart TV, it's dialed in with all the features. Oh yeah, you better unpack this dick. Unpack the jizz out the fucking cum ass. Oh, what? Bro, you would get slept. what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like who they just be changing the somebody said too much porn up. Bro, I like out of nowhere. We weren't even talking about Wilder. These dudes are upset. They obsessed with me, Floyd Mayweather, Wilder, New Me. These dudes be obsessed. What's that, Mariah Carey? I know you're obsessed with me. These motherfuckers be upset. Oh. They be so obsessed with me. I didn't even say one word about Wilder till you talked about, oh yeah, unpack, fucking, you love Wilder, fucking dig ass. What? These dudes is on Megan's Law or something. They gotta be on somebody's website. The way they talk, this shit crazy. He said random freaky insults, weird, bro. Bro, these dudes is weird. Any successful black man. So they did this to Martin Luther King? I have a dream, my fellow Americans. Oh, yeah, you got a dream, a wet dream. Oh, yeah, Martin, you love Malcolm X's dick. Like, so if you a successful black man, they just finna do that? They did that to MLK Jr.? Man, these dudes is weirdos, bro. Don't let this internet shit get y'all in the wrong predicament, bro. This motherfucker, these dudes is crazy. Who's doing the drug testing? I don't know. Probably Iggy Azalea or some stupid shit. Well, anyway, let's keep it going. Smash the like button. You're fucking killing me, bro. I'm dying in my car. Because y'all know it's true. And nobody said nothing about no fucking Wilder. Oh, yeah, you love that Alabama dick. Oh, yeah, you want to fuck him, don't you? What? What are y'all talking about for real, bro? Listen, every time I cover fight, I never see these motherfuckers. Anytime. I ain't never just been at a fight saying, oh, yeah, you love this Charlo fight. You want to fuck it. They don't do that. It's just some internet shit. So keep that shit to the internet, bro. You motherfuckers be talking crazy. Like, you look crazy. I hope y'all don't got girlfriends, cause she gonna, you know, bitches be snooping and shit. They gonna snoop and see the shit you leave in the Boxingego, and then like, they gonna think you have some kind of fetish. You like, oh yeah, you're right. What? Yeah, man, these dudes crazy. Anyway, smash the like button. We working, we killing. New media, y'all know what that is. So, Saudi Arabia. Just, you know, I don't think it's on prime time for the U.S. I don't think it's going to be on a prime time location. They haven't announced all the details as far as the time. Again, there's a lot of questions. I guess that's what we'll say. You know, what is the involvement for like females that cover boxing, you know, behind the gloves or something like that? Are they going to be allowed to go to the fight? Who's going to cover the fight? You know, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is something different. Like, I'm not in anyone's business and stuff like that. But is Ellie Sackback gonna go? You know, maybe. I'm not saying he don't have the bread to go, but is he going to go? You know, because it's not just a matter of at that point just sending somebody. Who the fuck? Name one YouTuber that just sent it. Like, if anything, they're gonna go themselves. Who gonna send somebody and pay them to go to Saudi Arabia to cover the fight? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know what type of coverage this fight's gonna get, because boxing be having it fucked up. You know, Eddie Hearn, he be like, oh yeah, all of world media. Man, that world media shit, we run the game. That world media, nobody even know. Boxing, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. We will pay you to go. Yeah, then I'll go. Then if that's the case, you know. But for me, it's a new day. Like there be people, you know, fucking boxing People's Digest journal. You know, nobody even goes to that type of shit. People come to the digital mob for boxing content. You know, I told you. I be skipping leg day. I still run the world. Like, you know where the information comes from. You know where the narratives come from. you know who's running it in boxing and who's like opinion matters and stuff like that. There's no country for old men. There's a lot of people in boxing and a lot of people, even some of the PR people, they're so used to how boxing used to be and, you know, people who've been covering it. Some of them people that nobody even knows. I'm not going to start calling out names so you guys don't have to do it either. But I know some people that have been covering boxing since Tito Trinidad and, you know, Juan Manuel Marquez's, you know, pro fight and shit. Nobody knows you, cuz. Like, nobody knows you, goes to you. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see who covers this fight. But I don't know. DAZN be some of the decisions that they make is really weird. Again, the first fight wasn't anticipated because it was a late replacement for another fight, and some people wanted to see the Gerald Miller fight. He failed a drug test, so then it was Andy Ruiz. So he only had 5 weeks, and a lot of people counted him out. So the first fight I know didn't capture these crazy numbers. So now that this fight has a chance to be, you know, it's going to be bigger and more people are paying attention to, more people are paying attention to it. But then you put it in Saudi Arabia. You put it in Saudi Arabia, so it's not going to be on during prime time hours for the U.S. You get what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, you're competing with a championship SEC game. That just seems weird. Like basically, my question is this. I got a question. How does DAZN win from this? How do they win by taking what could be a DAZN, bro? I gotta say it like it is. DAZN capturing these fights on apps and shit. It's this ain't it, Chief. Like, it's not. To me, it's not really. It's not. It doesn't feel the same as big fights that are on, not on the app. Do you get what I'm saying? It feels like you trapped on the app. R. Kelly, you know, trapped on the app. You trapped on the app, and for that reason, it feels confined. These fights feel confined. They have a fight that could be big. Could be real big, but it's trapped on the app, and then you're making decisions where you're not even putting it on during prime time hours. So how does DAZN, how do they win in this situation? You know, making it hard for people to get, like, you put it in LA, you put it in New York, you put it in Vegas, it becomes easier for people to travel, you know, and go to, you know, men and women. But if you put it in Saudi Arabia, you know, maybe some of the females that cover boxing are a little apprehensive about going because there's different cultures and customs and rules and ordinances based on the culture. So I don't know who's going to cover. Plus, it just becomes like, is everyone from the UK and USA going to be able to make it over to Saudi Arabia? The other thing is, they said the venue that this is going to be in holds 6,000 to 7,000. That's like StubHub size. You're putting it in a venue that holds 7,000. So that's why I said it's like a cash out. It's like a cash out. Just because they were cashing out and offering a lot of money, you just went with that. He said UK, the fight is 9 p.m., so gold for the UK. Yeah, but it's not gold for DAZN. DAZN, though. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, how does DAZN win? Sky Sports is distributing this fight in the UK. So DAZN don't have shit to do with that. So how is DAZN win? They keep catching L's, bro. DAZN got more L's than Cool J. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl that's as sweet as I need love. They catching L's like Cool J. Jewels and Cristal got a Mac and funny style. He ain't watching you, he rather watch his money pal. Can't protect treasures when it's in the glass house. Soon as he turn the corner, I'ma turn this out. Food blow. It's FUBU, baby. Nah, I mean, sweet as apple pie, baby. They catching L's. The UK, so even if Sky Sports is winning from that, how does DAZN win from that? If it's an opportune time for the UK, that's cool, but that's not an opportune time for DAZN for the US, and that's a big market. And the first fight took place in the US, so you took it. You basically took the fight out of block Tony T. Get these motherfuckers out of here, bro. Get Tony T out of here. Get his dumb ass. Send him back to Texas or whatever. What do you got? Who's that on his logo? Block Tony T. Get this dumb motherfucker out of my shit so I can keep going. Where the shooters at? Get Tony T. Motherfucker just gonna be in the chat complaining, but stay. Get him out of here. Oh yeah, this channel sucks, man. This is bogus. This is corny. Leave. We want you gone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, LOL my ass. Bow, rock-a-bye, baby. Moving on. So, it's not an opportune time for anybody else. So, I feel like DAZN keep getting the short end of the stick. They can't get Canelo a fight situated. Now Canelo waiting. I was born right. You know, now he waiting for Kovalev and all types of shit. You know, Canelo got stripped of 2 belts. Let's just call it what it is. For failure to fight certain people. Got stripped of 2 belts. Now he's sitting on the sidelines waiting for a guy who don't even fight in his division. You know, it's just Then now they got a fight that was in America that was slept on to a degree because people didn't expect it to be big. But then now, based on what happens, the fight became big because Andy Ruiz, you know, he upset the apple cart and ruffled feathers and set history for Mexico. So they take it out of a region like Mexico, and they take it out of a region from US, and then they make it and they put it in the Middle East. You know, they put it in Saudi Arabia. So if you could get this money in Saudi Arabia, you don't think you could get the fight? You don't think you can get money in Mexico? Bro, this would be historic. Lennox Lewis told you that. He said, I do the fight in Mexico. You know, this is the first time. This could be the first, maybe the last, you know, for at least for a while that we've seen this. This would be, put it in Azteca Stadium, right? Put it in the U.S. where there's money. Plus, you know, people have questions on the drug testing. What are the regulations in Saudi Arabia? It's not like this is a boxing Saudi Arabia. When's the last fight except for fucking Amir Khan or something? What's the last major fight you seen in Saudi Arabia? World Boxing Super Series or something? You know, Amir Khan versus, you know, Billy Dippin' Dots and shit. Eesh. So it's like they just fucked it all up to me. I might go. I'm gonna have someone teach me Arabic too. I'm gonna be chicken falafel rice kebab. You know, I might go to this shit, bro. I don't know, but I just don't feel. I don't feel like it's the opportune place to be. Like this fight, you just took it out of the regions where I feel like it'd be biggest. You know, U.S. and Mexico, and you just put it over there. And see, bro. Joshua, I don't know what else to say. This confirms that Joshua is not what he says he is, you know, in terms of he's not keeping it, you know, he's not keeping it real. He's not keeping it real with what he said. He said, I will fight Andy Ruiz in Tijuana. Like I told you, you don't want to fight in Tijuana. You don't want to fight in TJ. I told you the motherfucker don't want to fight at TJ Maxx. He don't want no parts of that. So why even say that? That's why this is why majority of what Joshua and his team say regarding the heavyweight division, if it's about something else, if we're talking about like Rottweilers or, you know, pit bull dogs or some shit, then I can hear them out. But as far as the heavyweight division and things like that, I can't trust what's being said because it just keeps backfiring and it's too inconsistent. He said he will fight Ruiz and TJ. Now all of a sudden neutral ground. Oh yeah, make it neutral for me. What are you talking about? Why? Okay, so see this is what I'm saying. I'm not even mad if you feel like this is a career risk, so you want it on neutral grounds and you have it in the contract. Then that's not even that bad because at the end of the day, this is a do or die fight for you. But keep it real to that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm about. Is if that's how you feel, then say that. Say, you know what? I took a gamble and I came up short. This is a must-win scenario for me, so I want it on neutral ground. Then I could at least float with that. I could be like, okay, you know, he knows the importance of this fight, so he wants it somewhere neutral. But when you come out and say, oh, yeah, meet with me, I'll fight you in Mexico at the taqueria, we know you're lying. And it makes you look bad, in my opinion. You said he has a vlog, and I would show you, but he gave me a copyright strike in the past, so I ain't fucking with his YouTube channel. No sirree, Bob. Right? On his vlog, you know, the AJ vlog, like he Nick Jonas or something, Joe Jonas or one, you know, Jonas Brothers and shit. He did a vlog after the fight, a couple days, and he's like, my loss, why I lost from my perspective. And he's like, you know, he got this Lifetime movie music going on in the background. He specifically said, oh yeah, I want the fight in America. I'll take it back to the scene of the crime where it went bad and where it went wrong. Why would you say this? Man, get these dudes out here. Fat Boxing TV. We gonna get your fat ass up out of here. Get him out of here. Motherfucker said, bruv, stop hating. Man, get him out of here. Go to your boxing TV talk that nobody watches. I ain't never heard of no fat box. That shit don't even sound right. That sound like Whataburger or something. Yeah, man, let me get that number 3 fat box with a Sprite. Man, get your old fast food fucking ass up out of here. Motherfucker talking about some fat box. A Whataburger fat box. Get him out of here. The fuck is a fat box? Anyway, stop hate. This is literally all they say to me every day. Oh yeah, you're hating. They don't disprove anything I'm saying. They don't come enlighten us and, you know, tell us, hey, you're wrong on this account or your facts are wrong. This is all they say. Stop hating. You're hating on. Man, shut up. Leave. Get him out. Get Fat Box. You know, the fat boy. First the fat boys break up. Every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with ego. You know, get them out of here. Don't want to ever see them again. So anyway, I got to drink my coffee, y'all. Y'all stressing me out. Just kidding. I don't get stressed. Not off this shit. Y'all got Tourette's for real. Somebody said fuck Jin Sushi. What? Anyway, it wouldn't be a big deal, as big of a deal to me if you kept it a stack. If you said I want to fight on neutral grounds, won't, and that's it. But when you parade around and act like you down to fight in Mexico, which we know you're not willing to do, because there wouldn't have been no tug of war battle on location if you were down to fight in Mexico, because that's what Andy Ruiz said from the rip. He said off rip, fight me in Mexico or the USA. See, so I got, me personally as a man, as an alpha male, a true alpha male, I got to go with what's consistent. What you say something and you follow through. Period. I can't go with this floozy, iffy shit. Joshua says a lot of iffy shit where he'll say, oh yeah, I want to go back to the scene of the crime. What? You want to go back to the scene of the crime? So you fight him in Saudi Arabia? That wasn't the scene of the crime. He said, "I want to go back to the scene of the crime." So that's the farthest from it. That's the farthest from the scene of the crime. That's like me shooting somebody in Harlem, and I'm like, yeah. And then people say, oh, it's bad. Ego can't go to Harlem. He can't go back to Harlem. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna go back to Harlem. I'm gonna go to the scene of the crime. And they're like, don't come back to Harlem. And then I'm like, man, I'm going to scene of the crime. And I go to fucking Antarctica or some shit. Bro, that ain't no scene of the crime. It's crazy. Joshua is not. He's not. It seems phony. It seems fraudulent. It's a counterfeit. In the words of Donnie Brasco, it's a fugazi. It's fugazi. It's a fugazi. Forget about it. He said stuff we know is not true. Oh yeah, I'll fight him in Mexico, in Tijuana, with elote. Like you'll fight him in Mexico and he can eat elote. What? Really? You don't want to fight him in Mexico. Stop playing. My dude, half animal, bang gang. He said he's going back to the scene of the crime, Ego, the canvas. You out of pocket, bro. I remember you from Houston. He out of pocket, bro. He said he going back to the scene of the crime, the canvas. Hey, you out of control, dog. That was funny, though. Yeah, man. Man, I'm rooting for Ruiz. I got to root for what's consistent and what's pure, and I got to root for one of my own. Shout out to Americans. I'm rooting for Andy Ruiz. I hope Andy Ruiz goes in and does his thing. I don't like when people manipulate the board like that. Like, what Canelo's doing. I just don't. I don't prefer that for boxing. Joshua talking about he going back to the scene of crime, and you have the fight in Saudi Arabia. Oh, okay. And then now he posted. He was like, neutral grounds. Hey, it's neutral ground. Why? Bro, I can't rock with that. He's just too. Joshua is like schizophrenia or something. Like he is so all over the place. I don't even know where to begin. Like I could do this all day, bro. I could do this all day, and he doesn't make it. He doesn't make it hard at all. He says one thing and then he contradicts himself. That is like it is insane. If you can't see that, then maybe you're insane. Excuse me. Look, this Joshua paid. Look at his post. He posted the flyer. Anthony Joshua posted a flyer. It says neutral grounds. Let's go. Now he's fixated on this neutral ground, but he just said he want to go back to the scene of the crime. He just said he'll fight in Mexico. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You fighting in Saudi Arabia. Like it'd be one thing like Amir Khan or some shit, like because he's Pakistani. It'd be one thing if Joshua was fighting Iron Sheik or some shit. Bro, you fighting a Mexican American fighter, and nobody really has tie. And now you're like, neutral grounds, guys, neutral ground. But you said you was willing to go back to America, and slave room must have convinced you out of it, or you were lying. And then they say neutral ground, Joshua in Dubai every week and shit. So it's not really that much neutral. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Now here's the other kicker. This some of y'all gonna get offended with when I tell you this. Someone said DJ Khaled doing the DJ Khaled. We the best. Who? We. That's who. He said DJ Khaled doing the music. Man, they put it in a location that they felt wasn't gonna. And here, man, I'm about to break this shit down. Hold on. Meet with me. All right. Hold on. Let me see where we're at with the likes. Thank you kindly. All right. We need to listen. We should be over like 150. We should be at least about 150 right now. We've had a consistent, continuing, and continuous amount of viewership. Let's get push for, if you're in this, instead of leaving the comments, before you do that, take the couple seconds to smash the like button, bro. Listen, I'm trying my best to tell you guys this, because what's gonna happen next is the stream's gonna get shorter, or they're gonna get more infrequent, because this is a business for me. I gotta do what's advantageous. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy being able to talk to y'all. But if y'all can't do that, that end of the bargain, then I'm back to my regular payload. I'm back to the regular workload. We got to make this do what it do, because I oftentimes, to try to entertain and, give, be present for the fans to be able to ask questions and, interact with you guys, it puts off my whole workflow. Like, I've already been on an hour, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I've been on an hour. I can get a lot done in an hour regarding just regular videos, So y'all got to make it work and help me with that, because this YouTube looks at on the live streams, because the live stream, I'm not gonna get all the way into it, but live streams are weighted differently than regular videos, so they look at different metrics more stringent, I guess you could say. So yeah, we got to do that. Do the Mike Tyson voice? No. I ain't no circus act. I don't just do stuff on command. Anyway, this fight in Saudi Arabia, like I said, this is gonna make a lot of people mad. So, from what I understand, y'all want to get mad? If y'all want to get mad, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm about to make y'all mad. If you an Andy Ruiz fight fan, you gonna get mad when I tell you this. If y'all want to get mad, if y'all want me to make you mad, can I get a hell yeah? Look, Tony want to get mad. Tony want to get mad right now. All right, look. All right, y'all want to get mad. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so they're saying Eddie Hearns secured a site fee. Like, basically, the Saudi Arabian promoter or whoever was putting this fight on, and it's more than $40 million. I heard 70 million pound, which would be 84 million US dollars. So I don't know the exact number, but they put up a lot of money to land this fight, not including DAZN, what they're paying for the fight, whatever, right? So let's say 45 to 85 million dollars. That's how much this fight is being, like, that's how much was offered for the fight. But wait, there's more. Ruiz, per his contract, the way DAZN and Eddie Hearns set it up, his rematch offered him only a guarantee, like basically a flat fee guarantee of $9 million. So all that surplus, all that additional money, I guess, goes to Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Andy Ruiz he only getting not. Y'all didn't hear me? Andy Ruiz is getting a guarantee that was already basically pre-filled and pre-penciled into his contract. And then Eddie Hearn got all this money for the fight, but Andy Ruiz isn't entitled to any more of that pot. It was already predetermined. Like, so basically, Andy Ruiz in the rematch knew how much he was getting, irregardless of where the fight landed or where the rematch, how much was bid on the rematch or anything. I'm telling you, this boxing game is a cold game. Cold game. So before Joshua even lost, it was already, like, I guess, known and discussed that he was only getting $9 million. So despite him blowing up overnight, being a celebrity overnight, he getting less than 10 million for this fight. Flat. You know, that's it. And then Eddie Hearn went around, you know, and shopped this fight to neutral grounds and got somebody to pay an enormous amount off the back of what Andy Ruiz did and Joshua getting upset. So now they see, oh shit, we want this in our venue, you know, even though it was a collab. The whole reason this fight is big is because of Andy Ruiz. You feel what I'm saying? Because he upset Joshua and won in an emphatic fashion when he wasn't supposed to. But now he's not entitled to none of that additional money. That's another reason I don't like about this. So let's say this fight, they're getting 50 to 80 million. Ruiz is stuck at a flat fee. And this is what he had to sign on for the opportunity the first time. But he, you know, kind of got screwed in the rematch. Because now bro, listen, I hope Andy Ruiz go out there and destroy, because I'm a huge fan. I'm just telling you what the fuck I feel. You know, I don't have nothing against Joshua personally, but I hope Andy Ruiz go out there and destroy. I don't like this. I don't like, you know, I like shit on the even playing field. What's fair, right is right. I don't like what some of the politics and stuff that I've seen out of Rematch Room, like Dillian White failing a drug test and then being allowed to fight, and you don't even tell the opposing side. You know, you got Andy Ruiz locked into this contract before he lost, where it states that he doesn't even get, even if he beats Joshua, which he did, no matter how impressive, you got him locked into, you know, a flat fee. And this proves, from my perspective, that Deontay Wilder, the bullshit he had to go to not get the Joshua fight, because this shows me that these are the games that Rematch Room, Slave Room, Eddie Hearns, and AJ play. Because you only giving Andy Ruiz. Okay, so you offer beef. Okay, Wilder has one belt. Just let's do the rematch, or let's do the numbers. Listen, I'm dropping the facts for y'all. Y'all gotta smash the like button. Y'all gotta smash the like button. Non-negotiable. Smash the like button. I'm trying to break this stuff down, because I could break it down in a regular talking head video and just keep it moving. So if you like this format where you guys can leave comments and it's interactive, then y'all got to help me smash the like button. So let's put this in perspective. Last year, Wilder had one belt, right? Very good fighter, bunch of title defenses, a lot of power, blah, blah, blah. Eddie Hearn offered him $12.5 million the first go round, which was bullshit, which was a flat fee, etc. Right? Wilder's like, nah, hell nah. He offered Joshua $50 million because Joshua asked for $50 million. So his team came up with the $50 million, and then Joshua backed out and said, oh no, devil in the detail, blah, blah, blah. So Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua improved their offer to $17.5 million, right? He improved it because they looked dumb, you know, because they got offered all that money only to turn it down, and especially since it was a number that Joshua himself requested, right? Oh my gosh, we got a new member. I told you we got membership like Costco, Sam's Club. Can we get these claps up? Shout out for Kodoku. I don't know if I slaughtered that, but shout out to you. Get the clap emoji so I can keep going, please. Show love. We got a new member. I told you I'm taking over the game. I'm taking over the world. I be skipping leg day. I still run the world. So I want to be able to keep going, but I can't unless y'all show the new member that love. We just got someone join. Get them claps up. Give it up. Give it up. More. Make them feel welcome, because this helps push the channel to new heights. You know, I'm one person. I'm going to LA next week to cover an event for you. This shit costs bread. And it's all me. I'm a one man. I'm Antonio Banderas and Desperado. I'm a one man band. So y'all gotta show love to the people who make this possible, you know, in that way. Anywho, recap. Deontay Wilder got offered a bullshit flat fee of $12.5 million. He followed up by doing what Joshua said he wanted and offering Joshua $50 million plus 50% of the back end of the pay-per-view, because they wanted it on pay-per-view, right? Joshua declined, said, "Oh no, devil in the detail. I don't want to fight in America. The British fans, you know, all this stuff." So Eddie Hearn had to improve his offer because they look crazy, declining $50 million plus 50% of the back end, right? And they came back with $17.5 million for Wilder, and he not finally, but he agreed to that, and then they end up fighting Povetkin because the WBA stepped in and said, "Oh yeah, we need you to fight Povetkin. You've taken too long," which was some bullshit. Okay. So the very first offer, which was a bullshit offer to Wilder with one belt, you offered him 12.5 flat. A year later, Joshua loses. Why is he being offered? Why is Andy Ruiz getting $9 million? Why is Andy Ruiz getting less money in the rematch than Gerald Big Baby Miller was set to get if he would have beat Joshua? Why is he getting offered less? The way he beat Joshua, why is he getting less than Wilder was offered last year? I mean, it's horrible. And then, like I said, Joshua's team, they landed this site fee, and they're putting it in a location that's not really prime real estate for boxing. Saudi Arabia is not known for having like major boxing fights and stuff like that. So they're taking it to just basically, that's why I said it's like a cash out. They're taking it to a location that has a lot of money, very affluent area where they got that Arab money, and they got tons of like business tycoons and shit who now have an interest, and now they're putting it in a very small venue. The venue, they said, holds 6,000 to 7,000 people. So they're putting in a 7,000 seater venue. We don't know if women are going to be able to cover the fight if that's their job, just because of the different customs and cultures, right? We don't know how many people, let's say off YouTube or people that you guys watch routinely that cover boxing, is going to make the trek out to Saudi Arabia. So like the whole coverage of the fight has changed. And then on top of that, it's competing with the NCAA championship games, the SEC games, that date. And on top of that, we don't know what time is going to come on, if it's going to even come on during primetime hours in a market where the fight would normally do good, like Mexico and California and just America in general. So I don't know. That's crazy. You offering Wilder, you offer Ruiz getting $9 million, and you sitting up here got offered $50 million for Joshua getting slept for what Ruiz did. Ruiz, listen, that's bullshit, bro. Ruiz made this fight, because if he just went there and laid down and stayed down, then we wouldn't be talking about nothing. There wouldn't be nothing to talk about. Ruiz is the true Cinderella man, Rocky Balboa, the Mexican Rocky, whatever the fuck you want to call him. The reason this fight is big has very little to do with Anthony Joshua, because Joshua didn't do anything. The most you could say is he lent his name to, and then he got waxed, That's it. But per the fight, he didn't really do it wasn't like even a Pacquiao Thurman, where it's like I give Keith Thurman credit for not giving in when he was leaking and hurt and got dropped early. He did good in the second half of the fight, so I give him props for that. But Joshua lost every single round, every round. Mr. Cheeks. I'm not arguing with a motherfucker named Mr. Cheeks unless you from the Lost Boys. That sounds sus. This motherfucker name is Mr. Cheeks. He says, so you think the Saudis are paying because of Ruiz? They're paying for what Ruiz did. They're paying for the event. The whole reason this fight is big, like I just said, but you can't understand because your name is Mr. Cheeks, is because of Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz made this, Mr. Cheeks. He made this fight a thing because he was supposed to get laid out. And he almost got laid out, but he got up, and what he did after that. That's the only reason this fight was big. This wasn't no stellar performance by Anthony Joshua, Mr. Cheeks. So, yeah, they're paying for the event. They're paying because this fight is now a big thing, and people want to see it, you know. And also, they want a part of this history. So they want to be included. That's what it's just like a record label. Record labels, they wait till someone kind of gets hot on their own and then they want to pick them up. You know, like, oh shit, Big Sean, he's selling out in Detroit on the underground scene. Let's sign him because they have the resources to do it. So yeah, Mr. Cheeks. Man, I wish I would call myself Mr. Cheeks. That motherfucker been to prison. Motherfucker named Mr. Cheeks. I don't even want to know how you got that name. Shout out to my dude Messiah. We the true Messiahs in this boxing game. $10 super chat. That makes me dislike Eddie even more. I hope Andy Ruiz destroy him again. Karma will catch up with Eddie. He's a scam artist to even do Ruiz like that. Ego, you are 11 hours behind Saudi. Yeah. 10 or 11, one of the two. Ego, ticks from... Someone said, y'all doing the research. Ego, tickets from SFO to Saudi will cost a G round trip. I could swing that if that's what it is. I pay that to go to New York before because I waited last minute. Man, get Mr. Cheeks. Sim, who got the keys to my Beamer? Daniel Mason, $5 super chat. Eddie Hearns looking shaky. New media got him out here looking crazy. Man, we just reporting the facts. So I don't like that. I think they did Ruiz greasy with that. You know, like they locked him into this $9 million bullshit. And then now the fight, because of what Andy Ruiz. Okay, so you mean to tell me this fight would be big if Joshua just went in and beat Ruiz, knocked him out or beat him decision? No. It wouldn't be big. The whole reason it's big, bro, Ruiz winning, he became the first Mexican in history to be a heavyweight champion. That's what blew it up. His heritage, his performance, that's what blew this fight up. You don't see nobody, Dillian White versus AJ, you don't see nobody in Saudi Arabia offering $50-80 million for that fight, for that rematch. So that's weak. That's weak. That's weak that they did Andy Ruiz like that, you know. And then to be honest, like let's say DAZN, they offered Triple G. Man, this shit all fucked up, bro. They said Triple G got 15 to 18 million to fight Steve Rolls. Boxing is all fucked up. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no Steve Rolls Triple G fight. How Triple G making 15 million? Eddie Hearn, he did him greasy. How the fuck is Andy Ruiz getting 9 million flat? It's not on pay-per-view, and they got offered all this money just on the site fee, you know, off of his performance, and then Triple G getting 15, 18 million for some bullshit with Steve Rolls, Bill Bellamy. You know, Canelo getting 15 million, 24 million to fight Rocky Fielding. He getting 35 million for Jacobs and whoever the fuck else. So to me, this is just more proof to new media what I've been saying. And if this don't make it shed light and make you see that the Wilder, Eddie Hearn, and Joshua negotiations last year why it was so catastrophic and hard and who wanted to fight. This is proof of that, because look at the contracts that they're pinning up. Hey, if you win, instead of giving you a percentage, we're gonna give you a flat fee. This is the same shit they did to Wilder. Man, I can't. I hope and pray. I might do a prayer every day for Andy Ruiz. I might pray to Saint Mary and a whole bunch of shit for him to win. Because the power needs to switch totally. They need to get the power up out of their hands, because I don't like the way it's being moved. That's my personal opinion. I don't like that. This whole they treated Joshua like he was like a Disney princess. Like, oh, everybody has to bow down and nobody's worthy of a Joshua fight unless we say so. You can't fight Luis Ortiz, who failed drug tests, but the second time he had a valid excuse from his doctor. But you can fight Alexander Povetkin and ruin the Joshua Wilder negotiations, even though Wilder at that time was willing to take short money just to get into a fight with him. This whole, you can't get in my ring, there's an order of protection. Wilder cannot come into my ring. Man, I just don't like this whole prima donna stuff like that. So I hope Joshua Ruiz is a good fight. I hope Ruiz go out there and do his thing, just so we can be done with this whole power struggle of because it's just to me it's not good for boxing. Like Errol Spence, I think he's the bigger star than Sean Porter, and I think it's pretty clear. Why is he not doing all this extra? He want to be taken care of. He want to make money and stuff like that. But I don't feel like he's doing all this extra shit. So it's not like this is a mandatory thing. Like, just because you're an A-side in it. Because, in most scenarios, there is going to be a guy who's more popular or A-side than the other person. But it's only certain people who are abusing it, like Canelo and Anthony Joshua, two DAZN fighters, and Triple G, abusing this so-called A-side power. None of these motherfuckers is Mayweather. They never did what Mayweather did for boxing, generated the money he generated for boxing, brought the spotlight and interest back to boxing. I know people don't even watch boxing like that, but watch Mayweather, Cotto, and all these fights. Joshua, when he was fighting Joseph Parker and Gary Cornish, ain't no motherfuckers was watching that wasn't diehard boxing fans. Joshua is nowhere in the realm of Mayweather. Some people didn't even know who Ricky Hatton was in America, but because it's Floyd fighting him, it becomes an event. Joshua simply is not doing that. That's why the Ruiz number, the first numbers, never got released, because it wasn't no big fight like that until Ruiz beat him and made the rematch bigger. Joshua fought a bunch of people that it didn't change boxing, or it didn't stop the world. Everyone stopped what they were doing to watch. Except for maybe Klitschko. Maybe. Who the fuck is Mayweather? Block him. See how stupid that was? You wasted. Block Mike Killanigan or whatever. Block him. Wasted everybody's time. He said, who the fuck is Mayweather? Get him out of here with that dumb shit. Kyle Finney, block him. He said Ricky Hatton was bigger than Floyd. Block him. Get these UK motherfuckers out of here if they saying stupid shit. You got to be from the UK saying some stupid shit like that. Talking about Ricky Hatton. Mayweather beat De La Hoya. He beat De La Hoya. You talking about Ricky Hatton was bigger. His biggest fight was Costa Tszyu or a guy Mayweather leftover, Jose Luis Castillo. Get him the fuck out of here. Talking about Ricky Hatton bigger than Floyd at the time. These dudes is real life retarded. You ain't finna just insult my intelligence. Motherfucker Ricky Hatton had cold sores all on his mouth and shit. Bro, stop playing with me. Motherfucker always got a cold sore. Him and Canelo always got that little hurt. Man, stop playing with me. The hitman. Nah, bro. Ricky Hatton cool, but he talking about he was bigger than Floyd. Maybe in your world, the posters in your room, but not worldwide. Stop it. Motherfucker Ricky Hatton always got that bump. He always got that bump right there. There's only one cold sore. Motherfucker always had that cold sore. Chapped ass lips. Looking ass, bro. These dudes, man, you can't be no fan of boxing saying this stupid shit, bro. These dudes are annoying. They just be saying what. I don't care who you like. You just gotta be realistic. Be true to yourself. That's all. That's what this is about. That's what this exercise is about. Motherfucker got herpes and shit. Herpes simplex 10 and shit on their lips, and you gonna say some shit, man? Come on, stop playing with me. I ain't never had that shit on my lip. I'm gonna have a bump. That B2K, that bump, bump, bump. That is all I wanna see. Bad boy, baby. Yeah, I know that's what these man fans probably got that same bump. That's why they like these motherfuckers, bro. They got that Simplex 10 on their shit. You better get some Carmex and some Neosporin, some ointment. I don't even know what motherfucker got canker sores. Hey, get these canker sore having motherfuckers out of my shit. I'm not playing. Hold on. Hey, bro, get these motherfuckers got canker sores. Get these canker stankers out of my shit. I'm not playing with y'all. I don't even like the man fans like that, bro. Get the canker stankers out of my shit. That is bump, bump, bump. That is all I want to see. Where'd you hear that about Regis Prograis? Somebody said something about Regis Prograis in World Boxing Super Series. Where you hear that? Man, get the canker stankers out of my shit. Smash the like button. I'm sick of it. Cause y'all be on some ignorant shit, bro. I heard Regis Prograis never got paid from the World Boxing Super Series. Oh my God. Hey, the DAZN curse continues. He worked for DAZN. He worked for Sports Illustrated and DAZN, so he probably knows the shit. Regis Prograis has filed a lawsuit against the World Boxing Super Series seeking to be declared free of any further obligations, according to a complaint filed in New Jersey. A copy of this complaint was obtained by Sports Illustrated. Oh, wow. And he got Peter Berg, a famous actor / director, turned director, backing him, and Mark Wahlberg. I didn't know it was Steve. I just couldn't stand to see a guy with his paws all over you. Nicole, why? And that motherfucker got Mark Wahlberg. Feel the vibration. Come on. Feel it. And that motherfucker got Mark Wahlberg backing him. So he got people in his corner. And Lil Wayne. You know, Lil Wayne probably told Regis, you know, I got to invite he go by the name of Regis Prograis. And we go sue these motherfuckers with the World Boxing Super Series. Regis Prograis got some important backers and shit. That motherfucker got Lil Wayne and shit. Stepping out the motherfucking court day and out. I'm looking like a star, bitch. When you see me make a wish, holla at you. Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm this shit. Got these other haters pissed because my toilet paper thick. I know. Yeah, I'm single, nigga, had that cancer, that bitch like Nino. I ain't tripping. I'm sipping. I was out in my homeboy say he got a bad bitch for me tonight. This motherfucker, the black is hot. Hey, this they gotta stop, bro. And I'm single, nigga. Hey, this whole tripping, bro. This shit crazy. So they let Joshua Ruiz go to Saudi Arabia, which is not gonna be on prime time. That's why DAZN wants to pay less for it. Then Regis Prograis is trying to get out of the World Boxing Super. I was looking forward to the Josh Taylor fight. You know, It said the lawsuit filed specifically against Camosa, the company running the World Boxing, alleges a series of violations of the agreement between Prograis, including failure to make an agreed upon escrow remittance by August 3rd, effectively proved that their money was there. Nonito Donaire was trying to get out of it. Ivan Baranchenk, bro, he was about to pull out this shit. Prograis, who's promoted by DeBella, will be a sought-after free agent. A 140-pound champion, Top Rank could offer lucrative unification with Jose Ramirez. Yeah. Hey, DAZN they tripping, bro. Regis Prograis is raw. How you gonna have him upset? How you got Canelo upset? How you got Ryan Garcia upset? You got Usyk. We don't even know when Usyk coming out. We don't even know what Usyk his next fight is. Murat Gassiev pulled out. Demetrius Andre can't get no real work that's gonna define him. Hey, DAZN, y'all gotta do. Hey, DAZN, man, y'all gotta do something, baby, nigga. Order of protection from who? Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? Hey, let me know. The motherfucker said order of protection from who? Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? Oh my God, J Ville, $10 super chat. We just get that money. It's okay. I told you, I'm like young Money Mayweather. I'm like a younger Money Mayweather. I done the livest gates. They say I can't read. I read these motherfucking checks though. Easy work. Hey, y'all gotta chill. He said, Six said, DAZN ran off on a blood twice. Bro, that's too many failure. Joshua got slept, might get slept again. Katie Taylor really lost, shouldn't be undisputed. You know, Ted Cheeseman, whoever the fuck that is, got clapped up. Fowler was a prospect for Matchroom. He lost, right? Fight card with Fowler and Fitzgerald got canned. Fight card with Lawrence Oakley, he got canned, you know, and rescheduled. Usyk pulled out of his heavyweight debut because he has a bicep tear. Murat Gassiev was supposed to fight a guy who had a buzz because they said he hurt Joshua in sparring, Joey DeVecco. Murat Gassiev pulled out in his heavyweight debut. Maurice Hooker, a DAZN fighter, just got slaughtered, knocked out by Jose Ramirez, a top-ranked fighter. Dillian White just got dropped today from the IBF WBA rankings, and he got dropped by Oscar Rivas, a top-ranked fighter, and he looks bad because of the PED scandal. Bro, Canelo, the biggest star over there, is pissed off at Golden Boy, saying he's owed different money and his money is going to different places. They can't secure. Canelo got stripped of 2 belts, the WBC belt for failure to fight Jamal Charlo. He got stripped of the IBF for Golden Boy not coming to terms. Now he's on the sideline instead of fighting Demetrius Andrade and continuing to be in serious negotiations with Demetrius Andrade. He said he's going to wait for Kovalev. I hope Kovalev lose, bro. You know, Golden Boy had, in 6 days, it had 4 undefeated prospects all lose, 4 or 5, one of the two, I forget. Ray Vargas didn't look like nothing. Machado was a Freddie Roach trainer, or a Freddie Roach trained fighter. He just got stopped. Then he had an immediate rematch, got stopped again. Man, Regis Prograis now suing. You know, Nonito Donaire said he was going to pull out of the World Boxing Super Series. The fight with, what's the name? Maris Bradis ended hella fucked up, right? It ended fucked up because of the ref had a horrific blunder. Plus the WBC pulled out of that fight. Bro, this is all off the top of the dome. This is what I do full time. You know, so the WBC pulled out of the Maris Bradis fight and said we're not sanctioning this fight. This is all DAZN shit, like little shit that's been happening. They're not promoting. They have some good fight. Let's say Dillian White, Oscar Rivas, Maurice Hooker, Ramirez, my dude Dwayne Beeman versus El Gallo. You know, Juan Francisco El Gallo Estrada. They're not promoting that. That's this month. I mean, they haven't been promoting it. Joshua's not happening on prime time in the States. They're competing with the SEC championship game. Bro, They got to get this shit together. And I'm sure I missed some things, but that's just a quick recap of what's going on. Yeah, De La Hoya betrayed Canelo. Ryan Garcia hired an attorney. He's angry. He was supposed to fight a better fight, Romero Duno, and then that fight got canceled. You know, them Tracy Morgan commercial, bang, pay-per-view. That shit ain't finna help you. That ain't gonna help you. You know, the World Boxing Super Series this season has been a mess. Shout out to Austin Areola, my dude, Mr. Nipples. Areola for them nipples. No, I'm just playing. Hit him with the facts, ego. I'm drinking an iced coffee. Bro, this shit looks sus. They had fights like Andrade versus Billy Joe Saunders that never got rescheduled, but it was supposed to happen, canceled. Gerald Miller, AJ, canceled. Failed drug test. Gerald Miller gets booted. Bro, they got to do something. No, don't say DAZN is Death Row boxing, because Death Row had hits before they imploded. DAZN ain't did that. Weird business decisions. You know, like, oh yeah, let's have the Gallo Estrada Sor Rungvisai. That's a good fight. Let's release it the day of the Avengers, the 3-hour movie from Disney that everybody wants to see. This dude said, bye paper boo. Famous last words. Hey, Icy, you so out of control, bro. Man, I'm speaking of real. Y'all know what it is, man. Death Row East. Believe in that. Believe in that. DAZN is the DTP. Who's that? Ludacris? Man, go on the cover to give me some fruit snack. This motherfucker said, disturbing the peace. They got to do something, bro. This is just too many blunders. When's Usyk fighting? Oh, yeah. Man, we ain't done enough. We can keep going. Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC said he made a commemorative Huicho WBC Mayan snakeskin belt with the bedazzled jewels and all type. He said he don't got no one to give it to. Because Canelo, they thought Canelo was finna fight. They thought Canelo was finna fight on September. So they got one of the biggest historic fight weeks, had it booked up, had no one like PBC or Top Rank, no one's going to go against a Canelo fight and stage their fight. So they held up that date. Everyone thought Canelo was going to fight. Canelo gave up the Mexican dates. So now nobody's fighting on a historically busy boxing weekend. They have nobody to give that belt to with the WBC. Canelo became the franchise champion. Horrible look, you know. This shit look crazy. This really looks like pure like fuckery. This is a bad look. I don't know what else to say about it. Oh yeah, we're not done. Devin Haney was promised the title shot, and then Bob Arum was like, not so fast. The motherfucker said, I want my fighter, Vasyl Lomachenko, to fight your fighter, Luke Campbell. Devin, you signed with the wrong you know. So they in essence, you know, stole the WBC vacant belt that Mikey Garcia vacated. And now Lomachenko is probably going to whoop Luke Campbell. That's at least he's the favorite to do so. And that's another Eddie Hearn fighter. So Eddie Hearn fighter getting fed to Lomachenko, a top-ranked fighter. And that fight's going to be on ESPN. So DAZN missed out on a chance to have they didn't come up with the funds or whatever. So Lomachenko, a decent level star in boxing, versus Luke Campbell. DAZN's not even advertising that, you know. And then if Lomachenko wins, then he'll be a unified champion again and have all the belts in the division except for Richard Commey's belt. And Luke Campbell will be another matchroom fighter that got destroyed by Lomachenko. You know, Derek Chisora versus Dillian White was a decent level domestic scrap. Showtime got the rights, and for whatever reason, it wasn't on DAZN. They got to do something, bro. This is like a lot of nonstop bad luck or whatever you want to call it. They said that boy Regis Prograis got. See, I heard Regis Prograis never got paid from the World Boxing Super Series, but they haven't been able. See, the money. The World Boxing Super Series was in trouble, and a lot of fighters was not liking how it was being officiated. And it's crazy because the first episode was cool. I mean, the first season or whatever. This shit is like falling apart. Anyway, I've done my part. That's my thoughts on Joshua Ruiz in Saudi Arabia. I wish Andy Ruiz got a fair, like a split of the purse. That's fucked up. He only get $9 million. Man, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We got work to do. But new media, as always, we killing. We doing what we supposed to be doing. I'll be back with some more heat in a little bit.